I went to MIT. You can take statistics or you can take probability to fulfill this one math requirement. I took probability. And I started thinking about what is the probability that 2 pipe bombs laid out in the open for 16 hours with so much foot traffic, and then one got discovered right before the breach, or right as the breach was happening, or right before the breach, I think. Yeah. You can correct me.
That's correct.
Okay, right before the breach, one of these pipe bombs gets discovered. Okay, that could happen. But what's the probability another one gets, the only other one that existed on, in Washington, D.C. that day, got discovered within 40 minutes of the first one.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah. Okay. The probability of that is extremely low. So I started thinking about that, and then we looked at how the pipe bomb was destroyed. They tried to hide that. The cameras turned away from that second pipe bomb being destroyed, but we were able to find another camera angle that showed the pipe bomb being destroyed. In any case, I asked Christopher Wray, shortly, by the way, I had to move heaven and earth. Remember, the videos weren't out yet. You couldn't.
Right.
But Kevin McCarthy, his speakership was hanging by a thread.
Yeah.
And he needed me. I was on the rules committee, and we got along pretty well. And I said, hey, I need to get this video. Oh, no problem. Just ask my chief. Or it was he's got a few different chiefs, okay?
Right.
But ask this guy and he'll get it for you. Well, this guy kept giving me a runaround. I couldn't get this video that showed all this stuff. And eventually, like the day before Christopher Wray was coming, I used that event to tell McCarthy, look, you guys aren't giving me this video. They won't let us have it. I mean, I could have gone over there with a camera and filmed it on the screen, but that wasn't permitted either. And I didn't want to lose my access to this stuff. I wanted a legitimate disclosure.
Yeah.
So Kevin said, get it done. And his chief that was in charge of this, keeping all this stuff, let me have the video. And I showed it to Christopher Wray in a hearing. And first I asked him, do you know how the second pipe bomb was discovered? And he didn't know. And then I said, well, let me show you. And then he said, wouldn't that guy be a suspect? Would anybody who found a pipe bomb be a suspect?